Hello everyone, here we have the step for interval determination and then find the increasing or decreasing interval. First step, determine the domain for the fx. Second step, determine the interval to be tested. Third step, test the f prime x sign that determined in second step. Finally, make the conclusion and determine the increasing and decreasing interval. Here we have the example. Determine the interval of fx which the function are increasing or decreasing. Step number 1. Determine the equation. So y is equals to x to the power 4 minus 2x squared. Second step, find the first derivative and the second derivative. So the first derivative would be dy dx is equals to 4x cubed minus 4x. Then find the second derivative. By referring to the first derivative, differentiate with respect to x for the second time. So second derivative will be equals to 12x squared minus 4. Step number 3. Find the critical number and the problem. So the situation would be y prime equals to 0, y prime equals to undefined. In order to find the critical numbers or the problems. So here we have 0 equals to 4x cubed minus 4x. Kindly factorize the situation. So 0 equals to 4x bracket x squared minus 1. Simplify the situation. So we have 4x bracket x minus 1 bracket x plus 1. So x will be equals to 0, x equals to 1, and x equals to negative 1. Here we have the critical numbers or the problems. For the situation, y prime is equals to undefined, for this case, does not exist. Step number 4, have a table. So here we have a number line. So kindly locate the number. So we will have negative 1 followed by 0 and then 1. Here we have 4 interval. So number 1, negative infinity until negative 1, where negative 1 is not included. Next, negative 1 until 0, where negative 1 and 0 is not included. The third interval will be 0 until 1, where 0 and 1 is not included. Finally, we have 1 until infinity. Next, determine the value of x. So here we have x will be equals to negative 2, negative 0.5, a number which is in between negative 1 and 0. For the situation 0 until 1, the suggested value will be 0.5. For the interval 1 until infinity, the suggested value will be 2. So kindly refers to the previous situation where we have our f prime x is equals to 4x cubed minus 4x. So now kindly key in the calculator 4x cubed minus 4x. Kindly use the function calculate and key in the value negative 2. And we will have negative 24, which is a negative value. Next, reuse the situation calculate and key in the value negative 0.5. And we will have 3/2, which is a positive value. Next, key in 0.5 and we will have negative 1.5 or negative 3/2, which is a negative sign. Finally, key in the value 2 and we will have positive 24 and it is a positive value. Next, we are going to interpret the situation. So kindly refers to the sign that we have or the gradient. So for this case, negative, it is a decreasing. As for the positive, it is increasing. And again for the negative, we will have decreasing. And finally, increasing. So as a conclusion, for the increasing interval, the situation will be -1 until 0, where -1 and 0 is not included. Same goes to 1 until infinity, where 1 is not included. As for the decreasing interval, we will have -infinity until -1, where -1 is not included, and 0 until 1, where 0 and 1 is not included. So here we are, and thanks for watching.